Gotta see it up there. It says when it says the hangout. Oh, it says it.
Like right now.
Like right now. Hey, welcome in everybody to another episode of
Mouse Talk?
No, Disney Talk Thursdays.
Oh, well.
From Mouse Talk. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm Walt.
I guess I don't know who I am.
You're Melissa. You know who you are. But it's been a long day.
We always say that on Thursday.
Because it is. It's always a long day. But welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing really, really well. Thank you to Noah, Dan, our partner channel, Steve, our partner channel, Brandy and Dave, Greg, Cooper. Thank you all very much for the shout out today. Everybody was kind of putting some advertisement out for tonight's show, so we definitely appreciate it. An ad before I saw you guys. Thank you, Steve. But everybody, I hope everybody's doing well.
Sorry. No.
What do you say? Hey, well, thanks for letting me know my speakers were turned up for you.
That's because he's loud.
I am a loud individual. I am definitely a big mouth. Hey, Zippity do that, Patrick. Good to see you, buddy. Samantha Lowe, welcome in. Good to see you. Of course, Downscale. Kay Atwood, Duke Family Chronicles, welcome in. Brian, my man. Good to see you, pal. Explosive Phoenix. Good to see you.
Exploding Phoenix.
Exploding Phoenix. What's up, Stacy? Stacy Rogers, good to see you. Oh, that's all right, Explosive Phoenix. Thank you for being here. And what's up, everybody? Good to see you, Brandy and Dave. Yes, thank you all very much for tweeting us out. We appreciate that. That's more than my speakers.
I doubt it.
No, I doubt it. I've got a big mouth. Hey, LSU Mom, welcome in. Good to see you. Well, everybody, welcome in. Perfectly Cat, good to see you. How are you? Thank you for being here. Just to run down a few things real fast, just to kind of get some of the important stuff out of the way. Obviously, we're here every Tuesday and Thursday. Janine, Disney DIY, welcome in. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays is Mouse Madness. Thursdays is Disney Talk Thursdays with Melissa and I. Saturdays, Steve and I do Sports Night. So that's always a good time as well. I do want to let everybody know, in case you haven't already found out, those that don't know, we've added a partner channel, and we're very, very happy about it. We added Dan from DizneyDan. Yep. So we have two fantastic partner channels now. Obviously, we have the wonderful Steve from Steve's World. He's been great. Steve's always been very supportive and fantastic.
Awesome.
And we were lucky enough to have Dan added as a partner channel as well. So please, their links will always be in the description. Go out, support their channels as well. We're very lucky to have two really wonderful partner channels, and we're blessed. Wouldn't you agree?
Amen.
Yeah, we definitely are. Obviously, we want to thank Dean over at theliveplace.com. He's the one that pretty much hosts all these live streams on his channel. So please be sure to go out there and give a click on his website, theliveplace.com. Dreamers Empire. Dean does fantastic work, and he does it all for basically nothing. Yeah. It's all that work done, and he puts it all out there to help promote us. The least we can do is promote him back. So we definitely appreciate that. A few more people have come in. I see Jeff here. What's up, Jeff? Jelly's Journeys, good to see you.
And My Brooklyn.
Yep, My Brooklyn, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I think it's your first time. If you're new to the channel, again, everybody, please go ahead and subscribe. We do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays live streams, and we sprinkle in some videos here and there. We need to get better at that. And we definitely will. But let's get started. Tonight, we are going to do... What are you laughing at? You don't know.
Thank goodness you only stuck with me on Thursdays.
We are doing... Dan originally did the 18-question Disney tag. I think him and Jim from More Sunshine Please started it. Hey, AJC Magic TV. Welcome in. They originally did it. I think it was Jim and Dan. Well, Dan tagged us, and he also tagged Steve from Steve's World. Steve did it on Monday, and we thought, well, let's go ahead. We thought that was a great idea. Steve, we stole your idea.
I wanted to do something where we could do, pop-up like so.
Cut scenes and everything.
It's just
a lot of
work. With our schedule and stuff, it's not going to happen
right now.
Hard. So I wish it could be more creative, but it's still fun. So we've
absolutely
enjoyed watching everybody's too. So.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. So we thought, well, let's do ours on a live stream as well. We thought we'd get more immediate interactive answers back and reactions to what we'll do.
Hey,
Brian,
Captain Phasma.
Hey, Captain Phasma. First order all the way. Welcome.
You're right, my Brooklyn. We read an article too. Bongos is closing in
Yep.
August.
Yep, we heard that.
So-
Absolutely. Brian, good to see you, pal. We did say hi to you earlier, I promise.
We did.
Hope you're having a good picnic. I know you're at your company picnic, so I hope that's going well.
Fun.
Chef Captain Phasma's in the house. Finn says, hey. Oh, my goodness gracious. Real fast, I got to bring this up. I'm sure all of you have seen it.
Oh, yeah.
We just saw it. Hey, Chris, Disney
Hey,
World
Chris.
Adventures. Good to see you, buddy. He's going to go live a little bit later on tonight as well. But Disney has unveiled all the cars for the Skyliner now.
Or most of them. I
Pretty
guess,
much,
I guess they've taken
yeah.
the covers off.
They've taken the covers off of all of them. And if you haven't seen them, go out to wdwmagic.com. They did a little video and showed a lot of photos. They look
Really
awesome.
cool.
They look,
Yeah.
don't they?
There's got to be more because I feel like there's
Yeah.
so many characters we didn't see yet, but they are awesome. I wish they all had characters on them.
Yes, I
think
know.
They're fun.
They really are fun. Be sure to go check them out after you're done here.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
You're not going anywhere.
Unless you can multitask.
Yeah, that's true. You could bring that up on another screen, I suppose.
Hey, MJ Brooklyn says Zootopia is their favorite car. We didn't see that one. We didn't see Zootopia. They had Haunted Mansion. They had Seven Dwarfs. They had Guardians of the Galaxy. They had
Chip and Dale.
Chip and Dale, Nemo, Monsters Incorporated. It was awesome. They had so many. Be sure to go out and check them out. They looked fantastic. Yep, Skyliner cars are up and going, and we're getting closer and closer to when they're going to release it. Brian says, one of my old friends I used to work with at Knott's invited me to their summer kickoff party. Okay, that's great.
Fun.
They do look nice, LSU Mom, don't they? They
Yeah.
really, really look nice.
I love them.
I agree. Hey, Donna Jaworski. Everybody say hi to Donna. Donna, you're not a mod. How is she not a mod? Donna, well, we're gonna give you a wrench before the end of the night, or after the live stream. I'm not really sure why you're not. I thought I had put you as a mod, but we'll change that.
Downscale says, when does the Mouse Talk Skyliner debut? It would be funny if they
never.
started doing that. Like sponsorships, they probably make you pay out the wallet.
Oh, I bet they would too. Absolutely, they
We'll
would.
just get some stickers.
Oh my gosh, yes, that would be so funny. Oh my gosh.
Sneak
RV and the Disney, welcome in. And I thought I saw, if I'm not mistaken, did I see? No, it was RV and the Disney. RV and the Disney, welcome in. Good to see you. Glad you're here as well. And so we're going to get started. And basically, like we were saying, the 18-question challenge or tag. And Melissa has her answers. I have mine. Most of them are going to be different, but we actually do have a couple that were the same, right?
Yep.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. We have 16 in here and 28 likes already. That's crazy. Thank you all very much for the likes. And let's get started. So we're going to start with the first question. And we do ask to please not unsubscribe if we give answers that you don't like. We're just different people. We can't help it.
Don't give people ideas.
I know. I'm serious. That would be fun, Downscale. You're right. Let me grab my rose. All right, so here we go. So the first question number 1, it says, which Disney movie or scene would you like to be in? Just give the right answers. We'll try, Steve.
That's easier said than done,
Yeah,
Steve. Hey, Holly.
Hey, Holly, welcome in. Good to see you. So what do you say?
Oh, you want me to go?
Ladies
Okay.
first.
Well, for me, the movie would probably be Little Mermaid. When I was little, I always wanted to be a mermaid. And I don't know if any of you remember Seawee's bath toys when you were little. They were Little Mermaid toys, and I was obsessed with mermaids. So I always think about being in her grotto while she's playing with her thingamabobs. And I don't know. I just think it would be awesome because I want to be Ariel for a day.
Gotcha. MJ Brooklyn, the question is, which Disney movie or scene would you like to be in? So Melissa's was she would want to be in the movie Ariel or in the Ariel scene where she's in the grotto. What did I say?
You said the movie Ariel.
Whatever. They knew what I meant. And Patrick says, I want to play along, but that would defeat the purpose of going live with PJ tomorrow night.
That's true.
That's true. Hey, Kay Atwood, welcome in. Good to see you. We did? Did we say hi to Kay? Okay, I'm sorry. I can't remember. Hi again.
You know we love you.
Yeah, Brandy, Dave, thanks a lot. They said, please be sure to subscribe so we can get Mouse Talk to 1.5 so we can see Walt ride Tower of Terror in August and have a heart attack.
He's wishing he did the subscriber level much higher.
Much higher. Like impossible higher.
Like 2,000.
Shep family, welcome in. Good to see you.
If we get 2,000 subscribers, he'll ride it twice.
I didn't say that. If we get 2,000 subscribers, she'll ride it with me.
I knew you were going to say that. I don't know. I'm not agreeing to that.
Anyway, let's keep going. I'm sorry. I can't help it. All right. So for me, MJ Brooklyn, that's a good one. Zootopia City scene. She'd like to be in that scene.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good scene.
Is a good one.
All right. So for me, I would like to be in the Aladdin scene where he is escaping the Cave of Wonders on the magic carpet. Because I've said this in the past, that I really think that would be a good ride at Disney, kind of like a simulator ride they could do. And I would love to be in that scene on the carpet, trying to escape the Cave of Wonders as it's crashing down on you. I think that would be a fun scene.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah. Mouse Talk to 2,000, and then you'll see both of us have a heart attack.
That'll make me go on every thrill ride.
That would be so funny.
I might die on the trip, but it's okay. If we get to do that.
Oh my gosh, I know, it's so cool. That would be, I mean, not her having a heart attack. That wouldn't be cool.
That's so cool.
No, not at all. Janine, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Thanks. And yes, thank you, moderators.
Great downscale. He wants to be the Scrooge McDuck swimming around in the money.
Yeah, that's a good one, yes.
That's awesome. That's really creative. I
and that is, absolutely. You, me, and Benny.
You, me, and Benny.
Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We're doing our 18 Disney question tag video.
Hey, Shep family. Did you say
hi to them? I did say hi to the Shep family.
Now I'm doing it too.
Dean, Dreamers Empire's here.
Dean.
And Naomi L. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. But welcome in. Good to see you. Dean, hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here, bud. Appreciate it. There he is.
Dan.
DizneyDan, our newest partner channel. So we have both of our wonderful partner channels in here tonight, DizneyDan and Steve's World. And thank you all very, very much for being here. Thanks, Dan. We appreciate it, buddy. Steve says he wants to replace Rafiki on Pride Rock holding up Simba while people sing whatever they sing. I can't say it.
I love how you typed it. Now that was funny.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Naomi, that's fine. Whatever. Just we appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Greg Cooper, welcome in, buddy. Greg's Disney Adventures, and thank you for the shout out, buddy. And Samantha, I don't know if we said hi to you earlier too, and I apologize. Did we?
And I'm sorry. I think we did, but if we didn't, hello.
Hi, Samantha. Welcome in. I couldn't remember if we did or not. So there you go. First question's out of the way. Melissa wants to be Ariel, and I want to be Aladdin. Surprise, surprise. Question number 2, and these are going to get harder, I think, actually, as the cat is meowing outside the door. You have the dog in here, and now the cat's trying to get in here, too. And there goes the dog chasing the cat. Does anybody else out there have cats and dogs? We have 2 cats and a dog.
I know our dog's part of our stream a lot, but not our cat usually. That was odd that he was meowing at the door. Oh,
and there's the dog back, and there's the cat. Hey, Miguel, welcome in, buddy.
Hi, Miguel.
Good to see you, pal. Thanks for being here. All right, question number 2. What is your best moment in a Disney park?
Ours was the same, so you can answer it.
Yeah, ours is kind of the same. Everybody, I've told the story about my mom and dad inside Cinderella Castle, and that was a great moment. But that wasn't really my moment. I would say that was my mom and dad's moment. What are you laughing at?
Chef said we can have his cat.
Oh, my gosh. But I think our best moment has to be the first time we walked down Main Street at the Magic Kingdom. I'll never forget it because it was day 2 of our first trip. First day we went to MGM Studios, and at that time it was MGM. We had a fun day, but it was a rainy day. We were undercover a lot of storms. And then the second day we had early breakfast at Cinderella's Castle at the Magic Kingdom. So we got in early before the park opened.
Which was awesome.
Which was awesome. So there we are. We're walking down Main Street with nobody else in the park, going towards the castle with the music playing and the bakery with the smells coming out of the bakery and seeing that castle for the first time. That's when it really hits you that, oh my gosh, we're at Disney.
Really here.
We're really here. And I think that was our best moment.
Yeah.
We got a lot of pictures. Our son was 2 years old, our oldest.
Yeah.
And it was our first time ever going, and it was a great trip.
And it didn't make me feel like I had missed out on anything because it made me feel like a little kid at
Yes.
that moment. And it was incredible. I'll be forever grateful for
Absolutely.
that and for your parents for bringing us.
Yeah, that was when kind of the bug hit.
Yeah.
And Arvine Disney said, "Can you have a bad moment in the Disney
Yeah,
park?"
I know. I've seen some things,
Yeah, I've seen it. I've actually seen it. Dean says first time on Horizons.
Aw. Hi,
Jelly-
Noah.
Hey Noah, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Jelly says we used to have a cat and he would hide behind the door and then slap the dogs as they ran by.
Our one cat.
Yes,
She'll be bop, bop, bop,
it's
bop
so funny.
to Camden. It's terrible. Camden's definitely afraid of our one cat, and he's best buddies with the other.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's funny.
Brandy Neve said, hanging out, buddy. Fast Pass window opens in 9 days for your July trip. That'll be nice. Yep, got to get the schedule ready to go. Absolutely, 100%.
This is Banks who's giving us trouble. He
Yes,
wants to be on there
absolutely.
'cause he's our Disney named cat.
So there you go. That's question number 2. Let's see what else we got in here. I'm sorry, guys. The chat's moving so fast. We're trying to answer the questions and answer the chat at the same time. Have we had a less good moment? Yes, we've had plenty of less good moments.
They were with Mason. When we
Anytime we were with Mason, God
when he
bless
was
him,
little,
when he was little,
would complain.
about
And we would
everything.
say, how the heck can anybody complain when they're in Disney? And
But he found it.
Mason found a way. And
Yeah, he was good at it.
yeah. he
Count
was-
down the bread service. Yes, indeed.
Woo,
Donna says that.
woo.
First Empire in Batu, Captain Fatima says. But that was probably our best moment. That was a lot of fun. I would have to say another one of our best moments, so I will say, is when we stayed at a deluxe resort for the first time.
Oh God.
And we
Hi,
stayed-
Charlton.
Hey, Charlton Carter, welcome in, buddy. And we stayed
Oh my gosh.
at Animal Kingdom in a Savannah View, 2-bedroom, gigantic place. It was amazing.
It was
awesome.
our first DVC stay. So when we became DVC members, and we were used to just staying at the value resorts, which is totally fine with me. I'd still do it.
Right.
But it was like the Taj Mahal. Of like,
Yeah, it was
'cause
crazy.
for us, we don't do anything extravagant like that. And we walked into that. I want to say, I felt like it was bigger than our house.
Yeah, I know, it was crazy.
Especially the bathroom. It
I
was
know.
probably like 3. Our bathroom off of our bedroom was probably as big as 3 of our bathrooms in our house. It was like, this is just nuts.
Yeah, it was nuts.
We were just like astounded.
I know.
So,
Naomi says, when is the best time to visit Disney World? It really is going to depend. I'd probably say you want to stay away from summer if you can,
it's so hot.
and stay away from spring break here in the
Mhm.
States and Christmas time in the States.
And
Other than that, I'd say
Thanksgiving too.
just that 1 week.
Yeah, just that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise, we went in May last year, and that was great. It was like mid-May.
Yeah, it was good.
Not last year. One of our trips. Sorry,
2
it was
years
2
ago.
trips ago. And we went
It
in
was great.
October. No, yeah,
October was good.
and that wasn't bad too. And
Yep.
those were good times to go. I'd really like to go mid-January at some point, or sometime in
Yeah,
February.
I would love to try that too.
Sometime, just because I think that would be a nice time to go to. Not hot.
Yep.
You know.
Greg, we did see the gondolas. We talked about that first thing. They look
They're
fantastic.
amazing.
They do look fantastic.
You're right. Every day is the best. There's really
Every
not
day
a bad
is.
day, hot
Yep.
or not. Heck, this will be our 3rd trip to Disney in August, so we obviously the heat doesn't
It
keep us
bother us,
away.
I know.
So we're all about
Oh my
to
gosh.
swim there.
Gotcha. All right, so let's move on to question number 3. Downscale, so I can place it in with everything. Yep. Actually, I don't mind it downscale. It's okay. The pop-ups. I mean, the chat's moving fast, but we're still able to. We don't have it done before. We're not Josh and Jetta where they get 600 people
Oh,
in there,
gosh, yeah.
but 1,000 actually. I'm using it now. There you go. But yep. I guess you could pop it out if you wanted to. But the one thing I will say is there's been a lot of great moments, but that's probably the best one so far. September, October, November before Thanksgiving is the best time.
Yeah.
Jelly Sim. Yep, for
Oh,
sure.
Right. That's right, because our first trip was in late
Mhm.
September, and it was nice.
Yep. All right, so here we go. Question number 3. What non-Disney song reminds you of Disney as the train goes by? Melissa, I'm going to let you go first.
Mine's the Walking on Sunshine song.
I'm
Because-
walking on
That made me
sunshine.
sing.
Whoa! I can't sing.
Because anytime you're in Disney, you're walking on sunshine.
That's
for
true.
sure.
Yep, they certainly are. For me, this was hard. I kind of going to steal Jim from More Sunshine, Please. But it's true. And he was talking about the Tony Basil song Mickey.
That's
You
true.
know, oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blew my mind. Hey, Mickey. It just talks about Mickey.
Yeah.
They don't mean Mickey Mouse,
No,
but
you do think
it just reminds you of Mickey. And there's another song, I can't think of the name of it. I can't remember what the name of it is, but there's another song that reminds me of Disney. I don't know. I can't think of the name. If I remember it before the end of the night, I'll tell everybody, but it definitely reminds me of Disney.
Oh, that's a good one, Steve. Home by Michael Bublé.
Home's a good one, yeah.
Because that's what they say when you walk to your Disney DVC resort. Welcome home.
Yeah, and that's what they say. You're right.
That's awesome.
There you go. Downscale says the dance party uses that song now, Walking on Sunshine.
That's awesome.
Oh, or does he mean Mickey?
Probably
Maybe.
Mickey.
Good answers. Thank you, Dean. That's the song I was thinking of too, Walt. Well, Jim said it the other day, and it just reminded me. It's like, I'm like, oh my God, that's true. That's perfect. Yep. These are the days. Yeah, that's a good one too. Thousand Maniacs. Yep.
Hey, T-Town Mary Ellen.
Hey, Mary Ellen, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yep, Friday Eve.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Janine. I appreciate that. 27 in here watching. We appreciate you. So there you go. Number 3. That was kind of easy. Let's move on. Well, this one's easy too.
Yeah.
First Disney
Be a
trip.
quick one.
It was the same. Because we had never gone as kids.
Yeah.
Our parents never took us as children. Our first trip was 1998.
Yep.
Right?
September 98.
September of 98, we went for the first time. And it was that was the same trip we were talking about when we talked about the best time.
And it was the same year Animal Kingdom opened. They opened in April. So that was neat. We got to experience, well, I didn't, but you got to experience all 4 parks. Oddly enough, I didn't go to what is now my favorite park. So
no, I know. Yeah, it's true.
Hi, Isaac.
Welcome in, Isaac, and welcome in, Dee. Disney Life for me. Dee's here as well.
Dee.
Good to see you, Dee. I know you're working.
I know it.
Oh, that's right. Big Bang Theory's going off the air.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Charlton Carter. Well, it's just ending. It wasn't. I don't think it was canceled. It's just they're done.
Oh.
Charlton Carter's going. What did he say? He says he never went until he was in college. Get it? Yeah, I was 27.
Yeah, wait.
98. Yeah, I was 27.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I was 27 the first time I ever went.
Yeah, it was
crazy. Yeah, absolutely. So 4 questions down, 14 to go, and it's already 8:22.
You were 28.
No, 27.
Oh, that's right. Your birthday's late.
Yeah.
Almost 28. Because I was 20.
I've been married to her 24 years, and she doesn't know when my birthday is.
Because I knew I was 24, and I know you're 4 years older than me, but it was because we went. Your birthday's like almost the last day of the year.
Yeah, I literally
That's
almost the last day.
So.
Chris says he loves when the people do the tag live. I know, it's so funny. Yeah, RV and Disney says they never went as a kid either. My parents had 9 children, lots of camping for us. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, I believe that.
Holy moly.
All right, so question number 5. This is an interesting one. Which character would be your best friend? We actually picked the same. We just did. I can't help it. We both picked the genie.
The genie.
Yeah, he would probably be my best friend. I know he would be Melissa's as well. I love the genie. He's so much fun. He could do anything pretty much that he wanted to do. He'd make it, keep everything light. He'd be uplifting. He'd be positive. He'd be supportive.
He's funny.
But he'd be funny and fun too. So yeah, we both picked the genie, and we didn't really collaborate on any of these, did we? No, I guess we didn't. I don't remember. I can't remember what I had for lunch.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. Noah says the genie too. There you go.
I don't know about the Will Smith genie yet, Dean.
I don't know.
We'll have to wait till we see it. I'm basing it on Robin Williams' genie.
Oh, there you go. Downscale says, just wanted to add, I listen to NPR primarily in the car and listen to classical music, and there are several times where I hear bits from compositions that remind him of Soundtrack of Illuminations. Yep, that's a good one. Yeah,
that's awesome.
For sure. AJC Magic said, I'll be commenting, but doing a stream or video on this. Good, that'd be great.
Good.
Absolutely, good.
Yay.
Oh, thank you, Dee. Yeah, it's just, for us, that would be what we would be. It's got to be the genie. He's awesome.
Too, Isaac. He's the bomb, so.
Yeah, I love Robin Williams, too.
Yeah, I miss him terribly.
Yeah, he's going to be tough to replace, but you never know. We're excited, too, for Aladdin. Absolutely.
Oh, thanks, Jenny. Me and my big teeth.
No. She does have a very pretty smile. We'll have to tell you our story one time, how we met. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
That's a pretty interesting one. Anyway, let's move on.
I
Yes,
know,
Jen
right?
Tim
That is
Tracker.
so awesome.
I know, it's great news for them.
I
I'm
actually
so
almost
happy for
started
them.
tearing up with
She
Jen
did.
on her vlog. I'm like, oh, that's so great.
Yes, that's awesome news for them.
Being a mom
Well
and
deserved.
dad are the best, so I'm so happy. And especially when you
Well,
see
it's
something,
okay.
see something happen that you never expect to happen like that, and you've just pretty much just thought this isn't going to be
Yeah.
for us, and that just made me so happy for them.
Yeah, me too.
So happy.
Yeah, and they deserve it. They're
We're
good
just
people.
keeping them in our prayers that baby's everything's gonna be good and they'll be safe and
Yeah,
healthy
for sure.
and
Yep,
that's
absolutely.
so exciting.
I agree 100%. Question number 6. Oh, this is a good one. Which Disney sidekick best fits your personality? Go ahead.
Oh.
She's reading her answers.
Oh, I forgot, but I should have known. It's Panic from Hercules. Because I'm always freaking out about something.
Everything.
I'm a worry
everything,
wart. I'm always like,
everything.
so
Everything.
I'm Panic.
I always say, let's not worry until there's a reason to worry.
Yeah, no,
And she
I'm
worries
always
about
like,
everything.
oh, that's cool. You were neighbors with them. That's really neat.
With who? What?
With Tim and
Tim and Jen. Oh,
Jen.
cool.
That's really neat.
That's pretty
awesome.
neat. Yeah, absolutely.
If you were a sidekick.
Oh,
I know that was hard.
I'm not a sidekick, Steve. You're the sidekick.
Sidekick.
If they know what
I'm a
that's from.
sidekick.
Yes, Melissa's definitely a sidekick. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like that little cart they put on the side of the motorcycle. What do you call that? The little seat they just stick on the side.
Yeah,
The side cart.
yeah, the side cart. Melissa's the side cart.
I'm the trundle bed. Extra. Off to the side.
We digress.
The
Never
cot.
mind. Let's move on. Okay, so you were, what did you say?
Panic.
Panic. Yes, Melissa panics. So for me, the one that best describes me that I think I'm most closely related to is Mushu from Mulan. If you know me really well, you would really get why that's the case. Definitely Mushu, I think. I have a lot of his personality and a lot of his snide remarks a lot of the time. So he would be the one for me that I think would be the closest one would be Mushu. And you all can put it in the chat as long as you keep it nice. Who you think our sidekicks are from no one
Yeah,
else.
no, actually that would be even better.
That would be even
Hey,
funner.
Disney Nerd Herders.
Hey,
how
Disney
are
Nerd
you?
Herders, welcome in. Good to see you. Who do you guys think are our
Yeah,
sidekicks?
that would be better. I'd rather get other people's. Yeah, but be nice.
Yes. Carpet from Aladdin for
Carpet.
downscale. That's a good one too.
That's awesome.
I love the carpet.
And somebody who else put I saw one that was good and it went up. Go back up. It's terrible. I was gonna say something and now my brain it's already yeah, the sidecar. That's it.
Oh, so Mr. Sloth
Oh,
and
Mr.
Zootopia.
Sloth, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that is funny.
Oh, that's great.
See, love it. Cool. All right, so we are moving on. That was question number 6 already. Oh
We're
my gosh.
glad you found us too.
Who said that?
And Jay Brooklyn.
Oh,
You
thank
guys
you.
are funny. Glad
Appreciate
I
it.
found you.
Oh, thank you.
We like to
we
pretend like we're funny.
try.
Well, it's funny. I'm just,
Little John, there you go. That's a good one.
oh, that's cool. Little
Thank-
John's awesome.
Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate that, buddy, very much. Thank you for the kind words, everybody.
Aw.
So let's move on to question number 7. This is easy for me. It's easy for Melissa too.
Well.
Who's your favorite Disney princess?
Mine's a tie.
Hers, okay, mine's not, but Melissa's is.
I like Ariel and Belle.
Yes.
I couldn't pick between them. I have this equal connection with both of them from and it wasn't even really childhood. I was a little older, but for some reason, I was obsessed with Ariel and Belle. And I just love Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. 2 of my all-time favorites. And my next after that would be Cinderella because for some reason I loved reading different versions of Cinderella growing up. So I really love that too.
There's good
Oh,
ones.
and Rapunzel. Oh my
Belle,
gosh.
Rapunzel, yeah.
That's another one downscale. Thanks for reminding me. Oh my gosh. Some of my all-time faves for sure.
There's Belle and Snow White. I like Snow White, but she's not my favorite, but she's right there. Greg says Aurora. There's one that nobody ever picks. I love Aurora too. But yep,
I don't want to prick my finger on a spindle and die.
Jeff, I totally get it. Jeff says, sorry, his daughters are his favorite princess.
Oh, of course.
Disney princess, though,
Right. Oh, Merida.
Belle and
That's a good
Ariel.
one, too.
for Donna and Snow White for Greg.
See, Donna and I have this Same favorites.
Yep. So for me, my favorite, hands down, is Jasmine. I'll just leave it at that. I just like Jasmine.
It's funny because MJ Brooklyn said, is she really a princess? But Merida, I guess she is. And they even considered, this is why I got this wrong on trivia night, Pocahontas. I didn't really think of her as a princess. So the question came up. It was one of the trivia questions we had on the night when Walt and I were pitted against each other.
Yeah, that's
was
right.
Who is the only Disney princess that was real? I never really thought of Pocahontas as a princess. So I felt like that was a trick question.
Yeah, that's true. Miguel, did we miss on anything? Now that I have a daughter, Ariel's rebellion makes me not like her as much.
Oh my gosh, that's
true.
so funny. I know, just wait, right?
Yeah.
But Daddy, I'm 16 years old.
Yeah, I'm a grown up. Zippity doo dad, did we miss something? I see you're saying no worries. Hope we didn't miss you on anything. I apologize. Yeah, Dean, Jasmine's my favorite.
Aww.
She's always been my favorite.
Arvine likes Belle because she's a reader. She said her nose is always stuck in a book. Mine's
Arvine,
in my Kindle.
Arvine says Aurora sleeps. I'm envious of her.
Yeah, no
No
kidding.
kidding. Hey, Jim. Welcome in, buddy. More sunshine, please.
Hey, Jim.
Glad you're here.
I know I had someone call in today, representative at the agency I work for, and I said, how are you today? He's like, I'd be much better if I could take a nap. I said, yeah. I said, adults, I said, that's one thing we all obsess over. Like, we wish we could take naps.
More sleep.
I'm like, and we tell our kids to appreciate it when they're little. And I'm
It's
like,
true.
I said, you keep telling them when they're little, like, you're going to wish you had time to take naps when you get to be my age.
Yeah, we do. Absolutely. But I love Jasmine. I think Jasmine's one of the prettiest. I love her outfits.
Not as much anymore.
No, not as much anymore. But I do. I just think she's very pretty, and I like that she's her own person. She's very, she can take care of herself if she had to as well. And I also love Aladdin, the movie, so I think that's part of it as well.
I'm anxious to see the live action version.
Yeah, me too.
How it does. We're pretty critical of them, so.
Yeah, no, MJ Brooklyn, we do not live in Florida. No, we're north of Florida, but
maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Who knows?
Oh, switching laundry.
Yep. Who's that? Switching laundry
Charlie.
loads. Oh, Charlie is. Okay. I feel pretty. Steve. Steve, I'm going to leave that right there.
Oh, we should take him to get a bibbity bobbity boot.
There you go. Hey, Lorena Zapata, welcome in.
Hey, Lorena.
Everybody say hi to Lorena. We are doing our 25 question.
25.
18 question.
Whatever number of questions we feel
18 question Disney question tag from DizneyDan, who might still be here or he might be asleep.
Yeah, he might be. I couldn't be awake, so I give you kudos to Dan.
Number 8. Next question. Which Disney movie or scene never fails to make you cry?
All of them.
I don't want to answer this one.
Oh, because you're going to cry.
I can't even say it. I can't do it on live television. What's yours?
It was, yeah, well, for me, this is funny because I was rewatching this not too long ago. Whenever Beast dies at the end, I still cry. And you know the result, and you know he's coming back as the prince, but in a way, it's kind of bad because I love the Beast as the Beast. And when he comes back as the prince, he's not recognizable, really. So it's almost like the Beast really is dead.
Right.
So I don't know. It just makes me cry every time I watch it. And I've seen that movie probably 1,012 times. So, I mean, there's just about every... The one Walt's going to say... I said it too, and he was just like, yep, that's...
But there's a reason for it with me.
Oh my God, it's awful.
Well, for me, it's Toy Story 2, when Jessie tells her story of the toys, and they sing the song When She Loved Me. I correlate it to my children growing up and leaving and moving on out into their own and doing their own thing.
Oh, you look like you're going to cry. Don't make me cry.
So that's the one for me. That's why I didn't want to say it.
I know.
But that's the one for me, is the one with the one from Jessie, because I correlated to my boys growing up and moving out. So that's the one for me.
Yeah.
We gotta move on before we tear up.
And someone put Toy Story 3, and yes, there were several moments in Toy Story 3.
Oh yeah,
cried.
absolutely.
Oh my gosh, several.
Yeah.
Old
absolutely.
Yeller.
Okay. Let's move on. Hey, Joey's World, welcome
Hey,
in.
Joey's World.
You're coming in during the sob part of the show
I
when
know,
we're all
right?
crying.
I know. Downscale.
I don't know
Are they
why.
getting foggy?
No, it's just beautiful.
I know.
The fire scene. You know, I guess for me, I always have, hey, the Mickey Bunch, welcome in. Now I'm crying too. Oh, man.
Welcome.
I just do. I try to find things that really upset me and make me get to that point are the things I correlate to real life in some ways. And for me, that's how I saw that scene.
Yeah.
So that was why.
Now it's becoming a reality to us, and that's something that's been really hard for us to deal with.
Especially me. It's been
which is
extremely
odd,
difficult for me.
because I would have thought, like, when our first son went away to school, I was like, this is going to kill me and this and that. And I think I handled it better than he did. And it's weird. I mean, I just think, though, I think once they're both, like, when we leave Mason behind this summer in Florida, I think that's going to be like, I think I'm fine.
Melissa and I, we're way off topic. Too much information here. But we've been together 24 years, and our oldest son is 23 and a half. Or 23. So we've really only had about a year where it's just her and I.
Yeah.
So all we've ever really known are our children in our life. So that's why when they move on, that's my correlation. We're way off topic. Nobody wants to hear all this. They're like, will you move on? Yeah, I know. Grow up. That's what you're thinking.
Oh, thanks, Dan Skill.
Thank you,
He's like,
now
just stop talking. Here's $2.
It's like, yes, please.
Can you just move
Just
on?
shut up and move on.
Thank you, Dan Skill.
Thanks, Dan Skill. Very much, buddy.
So
We
much.
appreciate that.
Now we're gonna cry more.
Jim says, when Ratatouille was chopping onions, I cry at the thought. Isn't it the truth, though? Thank you for the super chat, Dan. See, I was
for the joke, so we can get back
Yes,
on
please.
track.
Amen. I know.
That's right, Kay. We will. Or we're just gonna take the closet out and ship it down.
One or the other. We'll give him the key once he gets down there. We'll like drop it through the the little keyhole. Here you go.
Oh.
Live streams are the best. They really are. They are the best live
Oh my
streams.
gosh, you have twins.
Yeah, they do.
That's right.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Oh.
I saw pictures.
I know, they said they won't be without kids for a very long time.
Thank you,
Oh,
Downsky.
my
I appreciate that.
goodness.
Cancel the stream. Well, it's crying. It's true. Oh my gosh. All right, number 9. Favorite Disney movie.
It does go fast, Jeff. You're right.
Favorite Disney movie.
Favorite Disney movie.
This has gotten harder and harder over the years, but I know what mine is. Go ahead.
I have the same answer for everything. This is getting boring. I think I need to stop. Everybody want to guess? I just said it a minute ago. I'm not answering because it's just getting very boring for everybody here.
So what is it?
Beauty and the Beast and the Little Mermaid. Next. But Tangled's awesome. It's so hard for me to come up with one thing. So anyway, it is, Donna. That is it. It's way too difficult of a question. There are too many movies I like, and for many different reasons.
Right. That's the thing is there's so many different, and they're all unique in their own way. That's what makes them so great. So it's really, really hard. But for me, it's not to sound like a broken record. It's all about connection for me, and I always like to feel something here and here when it comes to my movies. What are you laughing at?
Dan's gonna ask me what my favorite color was.
No.
Beauty and the Beast.
Exactly. Lilo and Stitch, Beauty and the Beast. So for me, my favorite Disney movie is The Lion King, followed closely by Aladdin. The Lion King is just such a fantastic. I think it's the best animated movie ever made, period. Disney or otherwise, it doesn't matter. I think The Lion King is number 1. I love that movie. That's my favorite. What are you laughing at now?
I read the chat. Everybody thinks he gets self-conscious and thinks I'm laughing at him and making fun of him. I'm like, no, people in the chat are funny.
Yes, they are.
So
Wait, so does Melissa like Beauty and the
Yeah,
that's not true. Don't listen to her. Get off me. I'm just kidding. So wait, Dee says, wait, so does Melissa like Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid? It's a little unclear. I know.
Ew, damn.
That's the dog's choking back there. Please ignore the dog behind the curtain.
Oh, hi. He wants to come up already.
No, it's too early.
You got 5 more minutes.
Yeah, you have to wait. Oh my gosh, is it that late already? Oh my gosh. Lion King, yeah. I just love The Lion King. I think it's a great movie. I can watch that 100 times. So let's see. No, she's not waffling. What Disney movie is most overrated? And this is where we're going to start losing viewers. Most overrated for
Frozen.
you.
We both put Frozen.
Did we? Yes, we did.
And it's not because the movie is bad. It's a good movie, but everything became Frozen for about 2 years. Wasn't it, at least? When we first started our podcast, I mean, every 5 seconds, Frozen
Everything
this,
was Frozen
that,
yeah.
Frozen, and it got to be like, okay, I'm just tired of it.
Frozen was fine. I liked it, but I mean, it's not anywhere near one of the best, in my opinion. This is dark territory, I know.
It is a good movie. It's a great movie.
I think it's a good movie. I like
that it's about sisters. I have a sister, so we watched. Actually, the first time I watched it was with my sister, so that made a good connection. So it's not that I dislike the movie. I just feel like it got so much hype and got so blown out of like, I don't know.
Yeah, Frozen's fine. I just think it's overrated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's fantastic. I think it's good. I think it's probably, if you're in like for sisters, I can see where sisters would really love it. It's a great connection there. For me, it was fine. I like some of the music in it, but there's plenty of other Disney movies I love more than I would pick Frozen. So for both of us, it's Frozen. Leaving Mouse Talk.
It's just the hype.
Yes,
hype,
lots of hype.
Overkill.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, can we just mix it up with something
I
else?
knew we were going to lose people. We're down Janine now. Hey, Rob, welcome in. Rob Buzz is in the house. Everybody say hi to Rob. Welcome in.
Oh, did we say hi to the Mickey Bunch?
I think we did.
Mickey
Yeah,
Bunch.
Mickey Bunch, welcome in. I don't know if we said. So there you go. So we're both in agreement with that. Lion King is the best. Frozen was fantastic, but The Lion King is the greatest. I agree, Miguel. I agree 100%. So next question is, what Disney movie is most underrated? Most underrated Disney movie. What's yours that's underrated, Melissa?
Well, for one that I really like, it's Hercules, because I feel like there never really was much of a presence in the parks.
At all.
And I mean, I guess because once we went, what year did Hercules come out?
90-something, 95, 96,
But I just feel like there
was
never a real presence for it. There's never really much around that you can find. You can only ever see Hades. I guess he was in the parade at one point at Halloween, but he wasn't when we went last year.
Hey, fantastic viewers. Welcome in. Good to see you.
It's unfortunate. I would like to see a bigger presence.
I agree.
For that in the park. So.
It's true. So Melissa says hers is underrated was Hercules. Yep.
Ratatouille's another.
Yeah, absolutely. I love Hercules. I think Hercules is a great movie. I think it's underrated too. It wasn't the movie I picked. My most underrated Disney movie to me was A Bug's Life. I absolutely adore A Bug's Life. I think that movie is highly underrated. It's always the forgotten Pixar movie of ones that I think are fantastic. It's done really well. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, David Hyde Pierce, what's his name? The guy that does the Chevy commercials. Dennis Leary's in it. They have.
That's right. He's Ladybug.
Yep. Hopper is Kevin Spacey.
Oh, God, yeah.
I think A Bug's Life is a fantastic movie. Where I think Flick is fantastic as well. But where it pales is because it followed Toy Story. That's a tough act to follow.
A tough act to follow.
And I don't think anybody. That was just a tough act to follow. I love A Bug's Life. I think that movie's hilarious. It's so funny, and I think it's highly underrated.
Yeah, I think that was a great pick.
Yeah,
that's another one. I mean, heck, they took what presence there was in Disneyland. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
And I mean, I guess they still have Pixar Pier, and if there's anything for them there, but we don't have anything, right?
Right.
In Florida.
No, not really.
That's bugs. Other than, well, we have, no, that's not true. We have the Animal Kingdom show. Tough to be a bug.
Right.
But that's really the only thing that you see of it.
Yeah. Downscale to me, I mean, it's Pixar, but to me, it's Disney Pixar. I kind of correlate them two together. That's why I picked it. But yeah, I do. I love A Bug's Life. I think it's highly underrated. You never hear anything about it. And I think it's a shame. I think it's a really good movie. Yes, Dennis Leary does the Ford commercial, not Chevy. That's what it is. But he's really funny as the ladybug, as Francis.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. It's just fantastic. There goes the cat.
Do you guys hear the cat meowing?
Cat's on the outside. He wants to get in.
It's weird.
Yeah, A Bug's Life. Ants and A Bug's Life are two totally different movies. And Bug's Life is much better, in my opinion.
I haven't seen it.
Go to bed, PJ. Patrick. Tiffany do that. Telling his son it's time for bed. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny.
Aww.
Arvine the Disney says.
That's so cute.
What's that?
Bug's Life was the first movie that she and her husband ever watched together.
Yeah, I think it's a good one.
That's sweet.
I do.
Oh my Lord, thanks.
All right, so there you go. So that was our next question. Underrated movie. So here we go. This ought to be a good one next. What is your favorite Disney song?
Everybody has to guess. You can guess which two movies it comes from. which one of the two movies that my favorite song comes from.
Well, this is favorite.
This was hard too. It's
it actually
hard to
is.
come up
It's
with
very
this
hard.
is one of my favorite songs. So I can't pick a favorite. Honestly, I can't. So
Well, you
this I
did.
could probably put as like one of my favorite soundtracks.
Well, we have that
as a
question.
whole.
We have that question.
We do.
Yes, we do. And you
But I'm
answered
sure
that
it's
too.
the same answer.
No,
Well, the same movie.
you don't know that. We'll
Yes, I
have to
do.
wait
I
till
wrote
we
it
get
down.
there. You're spoiling it.
Nobody
Good
cares.
Lord. Yes, they do.
I'm right, stop scoring.
No, it's
Close,
not.
Janine. It's the right movie. Right movie, guys. Wrong
yep.
song.
It's Under the Sea. We've got 15 minutes.
Under that song.
Go the distance. And you
Well,
need
that's
the
a great
beast.
song too, though.
Darth Vader March.
Go the distance is a great
A dream
song.
is a wish your heart makes. That's a
Oh,
good one,
That's a
though.
good one too. I love Cinderella too.
Downscale says favorite song is I'm Wishing from Snow White. That's
Oh,
a good one.
that's a
I
good
think
one.
that's a good one, actually.
I like how when it echoes back in the well.
Oh,
That's
no,
cool.
you don't know. Circle of Life. Spoiler alert. I know. So from Melissa, it's Under the Sea, which is actually a really, really good song. I love that song.
I love Sebastian.
Yep. Can You Feel the Love Tonight for LSU Mom from Elton John? That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Guys, you gotta sing your song.
I kind of did.
All right, you did.
I did. I tried to do the Sebastian
PJ.
voice.
Good night, PJ.
Good night.
Good night,
PJ.
pal. Have a good night. See you soon. So for me, my favorite Disney song is I'm a classic. What can I say? I'm a traditionalist. It's hey, Meg's in here.
Hey,
Mickey's Magic.
Meg.
Welcome in, Meg.
How was class? Get ready to leave.
That was her final tonight.
Yeah, I know. How'd it
Hope it went well.
go?
So I bet Meg can answer this question. Meg, what's my favorite Disney song?
She knows it. And yes, Janine, when you're on the ride, you can't help but to sing and dance.
No, it's true.
So under the
Absolutely.
sea.
My favorite. I'll
Wait,
give her
Meg's
two.
gonna answer.
You think Meg's gonna
Of
answer?
course she's gonna answer. She knows. We just have to give the chat a minute to catch up.
All right.
On her end.
Let's see if she gets it.
Because-
Let's see if anybody in here would know what
Remembers.
my favorite Disney song is.
Oh, I just got a lemon seed.
Yeah, Meg's first time in the chat. Everybody say hi. And she says, I hope it went well. I hope it went well, too. No, it's not. It's a Small World, Steve. It's not that one. Oh, she's on her phone. She's on her phone.
Oh.
No, it's definitely not It's a Small World. I bet you crushed it, too. I hope she did. Absolutely. Nope. My favorite song is, you're close, though. You hear it in the parks all the time, is When You Wish Upon a Star. I know it's old. It's Pinocchio, Hakuna Matata, Circle of Life. It's When You Wish Upon a Star. I just love that song. Look, it is quintessential Disney.
Mhm.
It is. It just is. It is, for crying out loud, the Kiss Goodnight at the end of the night. They play it every single night for the Kiss Goodnight. When you go on a cruise, when they blow the horn of the cruise, that's what they play. It is Disney.
Meg said, of course it is.
Of course it is. It's When You Wish Upon a Star. It is Disney. It's, oh my God. It's great. I love the Kiss Goodnight. We watch it 4 times if we can. And they play it every time. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, definitely the quintessential Disney song, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The Disney song, Jelly, that's right.
Yeah, I do appreciate nostalgia, Miguel. I really, really do. I mean, nostalgia is all about what takes you back to your childhood and your past and things you can relate to. And I just love it. I think it's great, and I hope that never goes away. I really do.
Hi, Park World TV. Hi, Main Street Insider.
Hey,
Thanks
welcome
for joining
in.
us.
Yes, thank you both very much for being here. 30 likes. No, 31 and 42 likes. Thank you all very much. Walt threatened to unsub from my channel if I didn't pick it. Thank you for throwing me right under the bus, Meg. I appreciate that. Steve says, sorry, I nodded off for a second. It was like being on the People Mover or being on Carousel of Progress. Well, you know what, Steve?
People mover alone.
People Mover.
People mover.
That's the one over in Disneyland Paris, everybody. People les move on.
People les move on. Les people.
Les people les move on. Where do you get that at? Disneyland Paris. There you go. It's a new ride. Steve is going to be the one who's going to ride it first.
What's that?
Steve, man, it's hard being your partner channel sometimes.
I'm sure he feels that way a lot more.
No, he doesn't.
We do.
I'm just kidding, you guys. Very much. August will change your mind. Beep, beep, beep. Bus coming through. Thanks, Meg. As he just rides right over me. Thanks a lot. Next question, because we're running out of time. What is your least favorite Disney song? Oh, Lord. Here we go. For Melissa, go ahead. Steve, you'll like this one.
No, he'll be mad.
No, he'll like this one.
You're welcome.
That's Melissa's least favorite.
From Moana.
You're welcome.
I'm sure there's others I like less, but that one came to mind pretty quick.
Yep.
So, I don't know why it annoys me.
I don't like that song either. I think it has nothing to do with The Rock singing
No,
it.
I love The Rock.
It has nothing to do with that.
But
But it's
song,
just not. I don't know. It's not that catchy to me. It's not one you're gonna remember when you think of Moana. What's the song you remember? You're welcome. I don't know. But Charlton Carter says, "Poor unfortunate souls."
Ooh.
And downscale.
Yeah, I like that.
Downscale. That is mine. Let it go.
Small World. That's a good one, Kay.
Yep.
Only because it's
Yep.
over. And over.
Cancel the stream, Stacy says. For me, it's Let It Go from Frozen. Highly overrated song. We hear it all the time. It's shoved down our throats.
I love it. As much as it was, I do really like that song. It's a great, it's a good song.
It's a good song, but it's not a great song. It's fine. The woman that sings it's got a great voice.
Yeah.
Indina Menzel.
Yeah,
She's got a great voice. She's a heck of a singer. But I just think it's overrated.
Or Shiny. You're right.
Shiny's another one. Yeah, that's a good one too.
To be honest, I know that makes me think of Dee and Miguel's thing that night where everybody was saying what great songs were in Moana. I'm like, there's one good song in Moana. And I still stick to my guns there. The rest of the songs, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't really enjoy Let It Go. It's fine. The cold does bother me.
Jim, that was a good one though, the Siamese cat song.
We are Siamese, if you please.
I have a nostalgic attachment to that song because my brother and sister and I would sing it just to torment each other. So I have to we just thought it was hilarious when we were kids.
Well, and Miguel, but that's why. But see, for me, I don't think it's a good enough song that it can be played 1,000 times and I'd still like it. You could play Circle of Life 1,000 times and I'm still going to like it because it's just a great song. I don't feel that way with Frozen. And to top it off, putting the fact that they're shoving it down our throats every 5 seconds, I don't. For me, it's not a song I like.
That's it. Cancel the stream.
Steve, you are entitled to your opinion. We have an opening for a partner channel, so if anybody's interested, let me know after the stream. Oh, you guys are so funny.
I love it.
That's not that funny though, Steve.
Oh, sorry,
I'm just kidding.
Stacy.
What'd she say?
She's so disappointed in me. She loves You're Welcome. I'm sorry.
Oh, Steve, it's all right,
we know,
buddy.
Steve. It doesn't matter. We love you.
And you know what, Meg? I'm not a big fan of A Whole New World either. It's fine. I don't dislike it, but I get it. There are other songs in the Aladdin movie that I like a lot better than A Whole New World. So I'm with you. I have no problem with that. Even though it's one of my favorite movies, it's not perfect at all. And I agree with you. I mean, it's not the best.
No.
I'm definitely losing subscribers tomorrow night. Patrick Sydney Dad says. I think we probably did tonight for sure.
Aww. Hey, and I actually have tomorrow night off of work. I might even be able to see our son's proms tomorrow night. So I actually took the night off so we can watch somebody stream for a change on Friday.
You're so funny. Next question. What is your most memorable Disney villain? Now, memorable and favorite to me are two totally different adjectives.
Yep.
So who my favorite is and who my most memorable is, they're two totally different people. So I'm strictly going on memorable.
Yeah, me too.
Stacey and Sydney are leaving mouse talk.
Oh.
Go ahead. Most memorable villain for you.
I put Scar because he killed his own brother, and that really is upsetting to me. So, because family is everything. So for me, just thinking you can just dislike your own brother that much to where you can throw him off the cliff like that and just, I don't know. It just, that kills me. So in a sense, that makes it very memorable to me, not in a good way. So for sure, he's not my favorite, but he's definitely a memorable villain.
Yep. And for me, it's the evil queen from Snow White. She was pretty much the first villain. She's just really, really evil, and she's the one I remember the most from my childhood. When she turns into the old hag, and then she's the evil villain in the mirror on the wall, who's fairest of them all. That for me, it's the evil queen.
Oh, thank God, Stacey.
Oh, that's good. Hey, Juan Rodriguez, welcome in, buddy.
Hey, Juan.
Everybody say hi to Juan.
Yeah, she is memorable because I think, of course, seeing Snow White when I was so young, that one can be pretty scary when you're little. So, yeah, I definitely remember her with the apple and the creepy fingers and the nose and the warts and she definitely still gives me the creeps. And that was one of the things about the Snow White Dark ride that made it kind of cool. Yeah. And I miss that ride.
I miss it too.
But, she's super creepy.
Scary Adventures, yep. Yeah. She's just the one, she's the most memorable to me. There are others I like better or I think are cooler. She's just the one for me that's the most memorable. So there you go. Male lions kill the cubs also. Yeah, they do. That's true. I'm still upset about Mufasa's death, and we have to watch it in live action when the movie comes out. I know. Yeah, Main Street Insider, I agree. It's such I might even leave the theater for that.
Yeah, again, another scene like where you cry every time. That's another one that you for sure.
Yeah, I think the one the part no, never mind, I'm not gonna get into it.
Oh, that's cool. Charlie said
I hope to.
He's played poker with James Woods twice.
Wow, how about that?
Is he nice in real life?
I hope so.
I know, because he's my favorite villain. Yeah. Hades is my favorite.
So which classic Disney ride is your favorite?
My favorite classic Disney ride, I picked Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. She don't know why, but she just likes that.
Again, it's really hard to pick one, but I guess I consider that to be pretty classic.
Thank you,
and
Janine.
It's one that only because I remember the one trip we went on, it was under refurb and it just bummed me out the whole time. So it's one that I never want to miss when I'm at Disney. So Pirate.
Nice guy. Good. He says he's a nice guy. Good. Absolutely.
Good.
Janine says, good answer, Melissa. Awesome answer, Evil Queen 2. Subscribing again. Thank you, Janine.
Thank you, Janine. Until the next stream.
And Jim, you're right. The Detroit Lions don't hurt a fly. That's exactly right. Because they're bad. Never mind. Miguel's on your side. He says Pirates doesn't need any kind of defense or explanation. Hey, Jack Twaddle, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. So for me, obviously, I think everybody knows mine. We can just move on.
I know. Everybody guess. Walt's
favorite classic Disney ride.
Is
everybody knows. It's the Haunted Mansion. I love the Haunted Mansion. I think it's so unique. It's so wonderful. I could do that ride 10 times in a row, and I'd do it 11. I just would. It's the one place I want to stay. One of two places I want to stay overnight in Walt Disney World.
Not me.
Yes, I do. The other one is the house on Living with the Land where the dog's barking. I want to stay inside that house. But I love the Haunted Mansion. Absolutely, Meg. Tower Terror for all.
Oh, God. Where was it I said the other day that I wanted to stay? And I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Now I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But anyway, so Haunted Mansion, hands down. All right, we're coming up on time here. I'm sorry, guys.
Why does the Unhaunted Mansion never get any guests?
Why?
Why downscale?
Because nobody's dying to see it?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh,
he's
so
a
funny.
Good player, but I outlasted.
They're talking about James Woods.
I know, but that's cool.
No staying overnight. Come on.
I know, me either, Meg. I'd be so scared. If I stayed anywhere, though, if I was forced to stay in there, I would have to stay in the ballroom.
Yes.
This is probably the least, it's the happiest place in there, I think, in terms of, at least they're kind of having a party.
You're so funny. Janine says, Haunted Mansion and Pirates. She's subscribing her mom, too, now. Thank you. Well, that's the key, Joey's World. If I can get the dog to stop barking, I wouldn't stay in that house.
That's
true. If I can get him to stop, I'm okay with it.
Good point. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh,
Why can't more people die
I don't do scary.
more so we have a better mansion that's haunted? That's true. Next question.
Oh, I thought you were trying to tell us a joke downscale.
Which modern Disney ride is your favorite? The modern Disney ride, not classic, modern.
We both said Flight of Passage.
Yeah, Flight of Passage, or I guess my question is this. Is Spaceship Earth considered modern Disney ride, or is that classic? But, I mean, if we have to go strictly, if that's not considered modern, then, yeah, I agree with Melissa. It's Flight of Passage. Mm-hmm. I think most people are going to say that.
Modern than that, right?
For now,
right?
until August comes around.
Right.
Yeah, I think until August comes around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where to put, because, I mean, I kind of feel like Spaceship Earth is a classic, and I guess that would have been right up there with Pirates for me, too. So.
Yep. I don't want to run over too much more because I know a couple other people are going to be going, but I want to finish this up. Two left, guys. Okay, so Meg doesn't consider. No, Disney or Splash Mountain's definitely not, but I wasn't sure how Spaceship Earth was considered.
Right.
Jeff says, as a kid, I dreamed of sleeping on Pirates, the treasure room, so of course I went on to work for a nonprofit.
Oh, that's funny.
That's true. Hey, Christy's Corner!
Would be awesome. Hey,
welcome
Christy.
in. All right, so next question. What is your favorite Disney music score? Yours is?
Mine Train is a good one, Mickey Bunch. Of course, it's The Little Mermaid. There's so many, all the songs in Little Mermaid are great, so that's my pick.
And for me, it was Beauty and the Beast. I think the entire score is fantastic. The Beauty and the Beast music.
There we go. Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast.
But what's funny but for me, Beauty and the Beast, because it reminds me of an opera. That's what it reminds me of. The singing reminds me of opera singing almost, especially when Gaston sings. He's got that powerful opera-type voice. It just reminds me of like an animated opera in some ways, but of course you understand what they're saying.
Right.
But I do. I love the Beauty and the Beast score and the music. I think it's just fantastic. Last question. And thank you, everybody, for hanging in there. Chris, we're going to get off in just a minute, buddy. I appreciate it. Everybody be sure to check out Chris Disney World Adventures. And I think he's the only one going live tonight on Thursday night after us. If there's somebody else, please remind me in the chat. Marvel, Star Wars, any of these? No, Meg, no Marvel or Star Wars. Mary Poppins Returns for Stacy. Good one.
I haven't seen the movie yet, so.
Nope. Last question. What's your favorite live-action Disney movie? And I'm not including Star Wars or Marvel.
I pick Pirates, but I think tends to be a lot of people's go-to, but I love those movies, especially the first two. Some of my favorite.
Yep. And for me, it's Saving Mr. Banks.
That's another awesome movie.
Saving Mr. Banks to me is fantastic. It's live action. I also like that it's real. It's about history of what happened during that time.
Excellent movie.
Yes. If
you haven't seen it, for sure. I like live action Beauty and the Beast, LSU Mom. Walt was meh. It's actually probably my favorite live action so far. I enjoyed it.
Downscale, I don't think I could stay awake for 30 hours.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't.
Maybe one day.
I'd be lucky if I could do a stream for 3 hours.
No, I know. We'll do it though one day. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Newsies and Pirates from Main Street.
I have never seen Newsies.
No, me either.
That's sad.
Nope.
Because that was during my, crazy.
Thank you very much, Jeff. I appreciate that. But I do. I love Saving Mr. Banks. I just love it. And there goes the Hogwarts Express. Well, guys, we are up. An hour is here. An hour is come and gone. And that went really, really fast. I didn't think the 18 questions were going to last the hour, but they did.
Oh, good. Chef Family's going to do theirs.
Good. They're going to do theirs next week. Absolutely.
Make sure you let us know what time.
And speaking of tags, I'm going to tag a couple people right now, if you haven't already been tagged. Jeff, Dole Whip Dad, I'm tagging you. And the other person I'm tagging, who I did not see in here, now, Patrick, you said you were already doing it for Zippity Doo Dad. So I am tagging another person who I know does streams, and that's Christy from Christy's Corner. So Jeff and Christy, you're on the clock. 18 question tag video or live stream, whatever is best for you, and you guys are up. Yes, Meg, we're glad to. Get some other people in here. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Downscale, thank you for the super chat.
That was awesome.
It's very generous of you, buddy. Everybody in here is very wonderful and generous. Yes, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Write down all the questions, though. Jeff, I can get them. I'll get them to you. Yeah. I'll get them to you, buddy. But You guys are fantastic. We love you guys. We enjoy doing this. That's why we're here each and every week and having everybody come out. It's just amazing. Donna, thank you. Mickey Bunch, Park World TV, Jim, Jack, Christy, Patrick, Jeff, LSU Mom. You all know Brian was in here. Noah, of course. It's Joey's World, Captain Phasma, Downscale, Miguel, D from a Disney Life, Steve's World, of course, my partner channel. Dan was in here earlier. I know he's probably asleep now.
I hope so.
I hope he is anyway. Greg Cooper, Greg's Disney Adventures, the Mickey Bunch, the Shep family, Main Street Insider. Thank you, everybody. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. It wasn't on Disney Nerd Herders. We just appreciate everybody.
Yeah,
And,
so many of you. We really appreciate you all.
Yep.
We do. We have so much fun with you. We really
Yep.
look forward to our streams with you guys.
Yep, Jelly's Journeys. Yep, Disney. A couple things real fast. Monday nights, our partner channel, Steve at Steve's World Live for Monday Madness at 8. Tuesdays is a Disney Life for Me and us. We go live at 8. Disney Life for Me is at 10. We have Wednesdays is Meg, of course, with Wednesdays in Wonderland. Thursdays, we're back. Chris is on Thursdays as well. And if I miss anybody, please let me know. Oh, Downscale, thank you for that. You didn't have to do that. Zachary Pollock, welcome in, buddy. We're just finishing up, but thank you.
We actually saw Spokesman playing that Disney Minecraft. That was pretty funny.
Downscale says, thank you, Walt and Melissa. Thank you for giving us something great tonight. Can't wait to catch the next one. Thank you, buddy. Everybody, please thank Downscale in the chat. It's very generous, pal. Thank you very much. It all goes towards the camera fund. Yep. It really does. That's where we put it.
Sitting somewhere separate once we get it.
Yeah, that's where it goes. So thank you very much, everybody, for that. Thursday nights, again, it's ourselves and Disney World Adventures. I know there's other people. I'm sorry if I missed you. Of course, Fridays, Tippity Doodad on Fridays, and of course, Resort TV 1. And of course, Saturdays, our other partner channel, DizneyDan with Disney Fiasco and Sports Night. And then ending the week, or starting it, I guess, depending on what day, is, of course, Disney Life for Me again with their super Jeopardy every single Sunday. Yeah. Plenty of streams. And they're all thanks to, of course, in part, theliveplace.com. Dean at Dreamers Empire, who was also in here earlier as well.
Thanks, Brandy and Dave.
Thank you, Brandy and Dave, Janine, Zachary for coming in, AJC, everybody. Thank you very much. We really hope you enjoyed it. We're walking out of here with 47 likes, and that's just, it's mind-blowing. We're very, very honored.
Thanks, God.
But thanks, Steve. We appreciate it, pal. Thank you, everybody. Please take care of yourselves and each other. We hope you guys had fun with this. We loved it. And we'll look for those streams from Jeff and Christy's Corner as well. All right. Charlton, thank you. Everybody have a great night. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.